Hello, my name is Sebastian Seabass Black and I fight out of Cobra BJJ, and when I'm in need of some serious energy I go with Spark and Flores' Advocate. The best part of Spark Energy Drink, which is filled with vitamin and amino acids, is the long-lasting energy and the sharp mental focus.
Hey, I'm Diner Bomber Bell, XKL Lightweight Champion, and when I want to take my training to the next level, I use C Sports Challenge Suit. Wearing the challenge suit forces me to be more technical, and when I take it off, I'm faster, stronger, and more explosive. I've used other weight suits, but the challenge suit is like a constant pressure. It's on your chest, it's on your back, it's on your arms, also on your legs. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I rate it a 9.5.
Usually what I try to do, I try to see how much my weight fluctuates. So last night I went to sleep like around 168 pounds, and but I was drinking shitloads of water, and I took some fiber. So during the night I wake up like maybe 2 to 3 times a night, and the thing I do, I get on my scale. You know, I got my scale there. And the restroom, I go to the restroom, get on the scale, and I see how much I weigh. So that way I know how much I fluctuate. By Monday morning I should be 158, 157. I'm there that's how I kind of calculate my weight cut. Usually the last 2-3 days before the weigh-ins, I try to do like at least 10, maybe from 9 to 13 pounds. I don't like to go over 13 pounds. So if I'm waking up over 13 pounds, I feel I'm a little bit too over, and I just have to work extra hard to get that weight off. Well, check it out, man. I guess every fighter or every whatever has their supplement box. I got this is what I use. Well, I don't really take it right now. I'll drink my coffee and drink my fish. These are my essentials. Fish oil. Right up for weight cutting. What else? I got my pre-workout. I got my. I like the real fibers. There's not that meso stuff. Have you ever seen that? You ever heard about this one? On the Palina? You get it in Mexico real cheap. It's probably like $10 more expensive here. It's just pure fiber. I take it at night. That's my youngest daughter, my wife, my little boy, me. At the same circus. That was just a year ago. He wasn't around. That's our new surprise. That's my sister-in-law, my stepdaughter, my daughter. So we got a lot of kids, right? A lot of kids. You see where that big building in the back is? That's a school. Back when I grew up, it was just like monte, what you call it, like trees and bushes and whatnot. So as little kids, we used to go back there and play and shit. My friends' houses. This is most of my friends' houses. They've been living here all their lives, and that's the house where I grew up with. My dad used to like growing fruit trees, so you can still see a lot of fruit trees there. You see, like they don't. Over here where I'm from, that still used to be our house too. They don't raise flowers. They raise fruits, man, because we can't afford fruits in the store. You see this monte right here, man? Like when people cross the river, they used to hide here. And they used to hide here, like everybody just crossed the river, right? Everybody from Mexico. And then there used to be like a monte right here, so they used to run to that monte, and they used to be all over that monte. So anytime we go play, we'll see like a lot of illegal aliens or immigrants, like hiding from border patrols. And so I grew up seeing all that, And then right here, when they decided to put the border fence, check it out. When they decided to put the border fence, the river's still down, right? We're gonna pass through there. The owners of that land, they fought the government. They say, you know what? You're not gonna put a border fence in my property. So they fought it, and they actually won. So the government had no choice, because they wanted to put the border fence in between their property. So the government had no choice but to put the border fence around their property. So this is the border fence right here, right? We're actually gonna go through the border fence. See all that? I said that's supposedly like, you know, the river's supposed to be over there. So they actually put the border fence around their property, but they couldn't put it in between their property because they wanted to put it in between their property. You see right here? That's crazy.
So what's your opinion on that border fence, bro?
I think they just waste a lot of money with it. I mean, yeah, it gives them an obstacle to come over, but still, regardless, when somebody has a dream or they have a desire to be here, they're gonna be here. I think when you are brought up and not necessarily yeah, well, hardships, you know what I mean, like maybe you know, you went through something in life, man. You can say every fighter has gone through something in life. They were never brought up with a gimme, you know what I mean? It's like if they were just used to gimme, and they never had to work to get something. I mean, I think those kind of people that I might be wrong, they don't make it as fighters, but usually everybody, they have to either work hard for whatever they have, you know what I mean? And it's like me, man, since I was a little kid, man, my parents are hardworking parents. My mom, real hardworking. You know, my mom had to be a mom and work at the same time. My dad was always working. Still up to this day, my dad's 60-some years old, and I rarely see him because he is always working. Oh, there's police in the back. That's why we have you know, that's why we have the mentality we have as fighters. You know, like most of the fighters, again, they had to go through some kind of hardship so they can not necessarily be tough, but you know, just not quit, man. Quitting is easy, you know what I mean? But not quitting, it's like if you're a fighter, that's the last thing in your mind, quitting. And I think most fighters, that's what they have. They don't like to quit. They don't like to lose, and I don't like to lose. I don't like to quit. I don't like to give up, man. No, the tacos here, the tacos here are unique, dude, because one, that cheese they use for the tacos, they only make it, I think, here in Matamoros. It's goat cheese, and you taste the cheese, man. It's just a unique flavor, and they actually shred it. You know how I don't know how they do the tacos all over the place, but I've eaten tacos all over the place, and none of them compare. None of them can say, "Oh my God, those are better tacos." No, tacos in Brownsville, man, are by far some of the best tacos I ever eat anywhere. All right, guys, we're here at my second workout of the day. We're going to Ariaga's boxing. This is a friend of mine. He's been working with me with my hands and my boxing. I wasn't really too good with my boxing. I did mostly Muay Thai. Trained Muay Thai under Kayan for a while, and but as of recently, I decided I needed a change, so we can try to grow in different areas of fighting. You know what I mean? So I came to this, guys, and so let's go ahead and get started. I used to be a kid that people used to tell me shit, and I wouldn't really say much back, and I remember like a lot of kind of like being bullied, you know what I mean? And not being bullied like, people push me around, but people used to tell me stuff and I stayed quiet. And growing up, I was tired of that. I wanted respect. So once I hit puberty, once I started producing testosterone, I started being a little bit more aggressive kid, and so I started getting mad. I started getting problems with insecurity. I call it insecurity because I used to get mad. And I got mad, and I used to get aggravated, and I used to get violent. But I got violent not because I thought it was tough. It's just my insecurities. I was already tired of people picking on me and me not saying nothing back, and I just wanted them to respect me. So I guess that was after so much, that was my reaction. You know what I mean? I want to get back at people. So I just started fighting a lot, and and I guess people started respecting me more afterwards. And I mean, it's not that I enjoy fighting and I say I'm gonna be preaching and you know what, get in a fight and every time somebody picks on you, but I learned that if somebody doesn't respect you, you gotta take respect away. Kind of sounds immoral, but I did. And then afterwards, I don't know, something about competition, something about testing yourself against another trained athlete. You know what I mean? That kind of motivated me to do it. I was, I'm gonna see how I match up with somebody, and then everything behind it. When you win, the highs, the high when you win, and making, how can I say that? Making everybody proud. Everybody who supports you proud, and that kind of motivates me to do it more. Win or lose, I like to pour my heart out. You know what I mean? Like, I've got broken bones all over my body. I got injuries. I incurred in fighting, but it's just part of the game. We only live once, and let's just make the best out of it. Let's be remembered for something. Rather than being remembered for nothing. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that I like to learn from different people. I think different people present different, they bring a lot to the table, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that only one person knows everything. I've been in cross-training. I think cross-training helps you grow as a whatever, as a fighter, as a martial artist. And I got with my coach, Tigre Arriagas. I don't know him by his first name, so I know him by Tigre. What's your first name, coach? Gilberto, but let's call him Tigre. Tigre and Tiger, you can call him Tiger in English. And I got with him because a student of mine who trains with me at my school, he told me about him, and then I've been since I'm training for fights. It's real hard for me to get all the work I can in one place. So I decided to give him a call and let him know that I needed his help, and I've been here ever since. And I think my hands have improved drastically. My mom's family, my grandparents were immigrants, so my mom was born here just because they were immigrants. They used to come here for work back in the 30s and 40s, and then go back and until my mama was born, and then the border fence runs here. But I mean, no, but the thing about growing up with this, you know what I mean? It's like we have a lot of Mexican culture in us, you know what I mean? Like we have our parents are Mexicans, and it's like mostly everybody here speaks Spanish, and I mean, just imagine the river rushing right next door. Things are bad, they're chopping people's heads off, and gunfights going on, and so now it's kind of dangerous. Now we don't really go. If we don't have to go to Mexico, we won't go to Mexico. But as far as what it goes, like, there's a lot of people from here, from Mexico, so there's a lot of Mexican culture here. There's a lot of that mentality here. But at the same time, we have a saying here, and it's like, we're not from here nor from over there. Ni de aquí ni de allá. Ni de aquí ni de allá. Hace cuenta que ni de aquí ni de allá hacemos. We're just, I don't know, it's like I tell people, my English sucks and my Spanish sucks. So I don't know what my language is. Like, if you hear my Spanish, I have a terrible accent in Spanish. If you hear my English, it's like I got a heavy accent in English. So it's like So I don't know what to say about that. So it's weird because my Spanish sucks, my English sucks. So I don't know. So that's weird, right? I don't know how to speak Spanish over English. I'm probably like maybe like 4 ounces of salmon, raw salmon. I'll eat my raw salmon, but I'll mix it up with what's called it? I'll mix it up with brown rice. Good boy, this little Mr. Junior.
I found them first.
It's just something about the son. It's like you want to put the best example for him. You know, when you want him to want to be like his dad. You know what I mean? Like I can't say motivation more than my other kids because like all my kids are motivation, but it makes me happy because I mean I find it's like when you're since my first daughter came around, I was always hoping for a boy. I always wanted a junior, and I didn't end up getting him until towards the end. So that itself makes me happy. My next opponent is Chris Pesero. You know what, man? I know Chris for a while. He's actually been training as long as me, and we competed against each other in grappling tournaments and jiu-jitsu tournaments, and as of right now we're 2-2. He's beat me twice. I beat him twice, and this was years ago, dude. Years. Me and Chris, I mean, I like Chris as a person. He's cool, man. I like him. I mean, we've, over the years we've seen each other. We'll greet each other with a hug and whatnot. So he's actually one of the guys, one of the fighters I actually respect and like. Like I have nothing bad to say about Chris. He's just a great guy. He's a funny guy too. Well, anyways, we both did our thing. We both come from a grappling background. We both, I think he's pretty good in the ground. His jiu-jitsu is pretty good, and we, as a matter of fact, we both have similar striking styles. He's working over there he's working in corporate with American Revolution, I think that their name is, and they're like I think they're in affiliation with Maury Smith, more like a Dutch style kickboxing, like whatnot, and I don't know, so his hands are good. Everything is nice and crisp from his hands and kicks, and he likes to kick. I like to kick. I like to punch. He likes to punch. He likes to put a show. I like to put a show. So it's gonna be an exciting fight. I already know what I need to do in that fight to win. I know where he's weak at. Not know where he's weak at. I know where I can be more dominant at. And obviously, the smartest thing to do is you always want to do what you think you're better than your opponent. I honestly think he has a cooler fight name, the Enigma. I never would have thought about that. But and I think it will match his persona too. So I think I'll give him credit for that. But I think I am better looking. He can have the fight name. All right, guys, we're here at Gracie Baja Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Professor Tyler Bozard. I'm running a little bit late, so hopefully he doesn't get after me for getting late.
Let's gather up. Get started. Let me hit the pressure off. What's going to happen? You're going to reset, and you start all the way back up here again. Okay, hard work, laddering all the way down. Just do it once, don't do it twice. So just keep working your way down.
What I do right now is like the striking I know from Muay Thai and whatnot, and I do it just, how much it is real basic, real fundamental for them, since most of them, never ever done a punch in their life and stuff like that. It's real basic.
Now, slow, get back, GSP.
Stop the bench. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Bring your hands up, okay? Again. Come on. There you go. You know you're in the way. Your hands.
I was with another team, but unfortunately things fell through with me and that other team. And so I had my school here, and I was trying to run a career. I was trying to run a school. I was trying to, have time for family. I was just so busy with training and whatnot. So, and then Tyler Bowser, a good friend of mine, and like I said, we've been knowing him for years. He already had Gracie behind Brownsville. He came up to me. He said, "You know what? Let's team up. And we sat down, we talked about things, and we've been together ever since."
My name is Tyler Bowser. I'm the head instructor of Gracie Baja Rio Grande Valley Schools. We are currently at our location in Brownsville. We also have one in McAllen too. And when I first met him, he was kind of a kid that ran around on the wrong side of the tracks, you could say. Over the years, he's really embraced, through MMA and through Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, really embraced the lifestyle of it, and it's changed his life dramatically from being a locally known thug to a pillar and a well-known person in the community. And that was the reason I was very comfortable asking Luis, offering him a position here as an MMA and stand-up instructor.
All right. So right now we're driving over to San Benito. It's maybe a 15-minute drive. I'm going with the last stop, last base. As you can see, it's already dark. It's already 8:30 or so. I just left Gracie Baja in Brownsville. Now I'm driving to San Benito. So now this is where I get my MMA training, and this is where I go with my coach, Mr. Luis Benavides. We get all the sparring in. We get all the hard work, all the on-hands trainings where we get it over here. I guess that's the beauty of martial arts too. You create your own martial arts. That's, I guess, it's like you get the tools everybody gives you, and you create your own style. Me personally, dude, I believe I fight with the mind first. You know what I mean? Like me in my mind, I don't like to lose. No, I guess nobody likes to lose, but me, I just hate to lose. There's a saying, I heard other people saying, and I'll say it too. I hate to lose more than I love to win. When I win, okay, I won, whatever. But when I lose, it's like, I go back and I'm like, it's not that I can't accept it, it's like, I go back and I come back hungry, you know what I mean? Like, I come back and I say, I'm not gonna let it happen again. We're here at Team Pound at Benavides Mixed Martial Arts, and as you can see, Mr. Benavides is waiting for me patiently, because I usually get here pretty late. Just coming in. If you know somebody gets out of line, you call the law. If somebody's been smack talking too much, you call the law. Okay? And once you call the law, you put them in a cage, and the law will take care of them. And I have a saying, and it's been true till now. There hasn't been nobody who's been able to break the law. This is La Luis Vega, and you're watching Ultimate Fan Fighter League, South Texas edition.
We finally leave the party start around 1:30. Get over there, it's again, sure, we didn't go to sleep till 7, and then we get to go to 11.
I've been waiting, not. Thank all my coaches, Mr. Benavides and Professor Tyler Bozard, Tigre Arriaga, Kukayan, all my coaches, all my training partners.
I'm Donnie the Bummer Bell, and Robust is my official energy drink. What I like about Robust is it gives you a quick energy burst and you don't get a crash at the end.
It just dissolves away. Every time I come to Jerry Brown LMT, he gets me loose and ready to fight. I feel awesome. I can't wait to make it to my next tournament.